Imagine having an AI agent that doesn't just respond, but actually thinks step by step through problems like a human expert. DeepSeek's new model is outperforming OpenAI R1 in reasoning tasks, and I've integrated it into N8N to create agents that can handle sophisticated business logic. In this video, I'll show you exactly how the AI thinks behind the scenes and how to use it with N8N last version. Let's go. These are the benchmark about the DeepSeek R1 model, and we can see that it outperforms everywhere the OpenAI 01 Mini, and it even outperforms the OpenAI 01 for math here. And in these other places, it's almost equal. But in terms of pricing, so if we go here to OpenRouter, we can see that the DeepSeek R1 costs $0.55 per million input token and $2.19 per million output token. And if we compare it to OpenAI 01, this is really, really less expensive and even much less expensive than the 01 Mini. And if we compare it to GPT-4o Mini 4o, it's also really cheaper, and it's just a bit more expensive than the GPT-4o Mini. So it's very, very interesting. We have a super good model for reasoning tasks and at a really low price. And okay, reasoning can be used for coding, for math, but also for agent. When you have complex tasks to perform, if we have a reasoning model, it will do better instructions. So let's dive in and we will see how exactly install it and how it thinks behind the scenes. To use this model, we have several ways. So we can use directly DeepSeek, or we can use OpenRouter. And so I choose OpenRouter because through OpenRouter, you can have access to much more models. So you can see in OpenRouter, you have models. So first you need to open an account on OpenRouter. So mine is already open. And then you need to create a key. Okay, you create a key and you save it. And then you need to have some credits. So put $5. This is enough for what we are doing. And then you go to the models. And here you take any model and you go to API and you copy the base URL, because you are going to need all that, the API key and the base URL, to create our credential for OpenRouter. Okay, so now let's dive into N8N and let's create this credential. I'm Alexandra Spalato, an AI full-stack engineer dedicated to help businesses to streamline their operation with AI automation. I have some exciting news because I've been accepted as an N8N ambassador. So expect even more content and workshop and local events. Well, I'm in Madrid. And I'm also a partner with the AI workshop community. So if you want to join this community, you can find the link here, and there you will find awesome people and really good tutorials. I also provide 2 live calls a week, 1 Q&A session and 1 live build. And of course, if you want to implement AI in your business, AI automation, you can book a free strategy call. And if you want a consulting, you can also book a consulting. So all the links are down below. Let's continue our tutorial. Now we are in N8N in credentials, and we need to create a credential, and we choose OpenAI. Okay. And here we enter our API key, and here we enter the base URL, and then we can rename it OpenRouter. And this is what I have done here. Okay, so now I have my OpenRouter credential with my API key and my base URL. Now let's see how we use it inside an agent. I have created a new workflow, and we begin with a chat trigger. Then an AI agent. And then we attach our chat model with OpenAI chat model. And here we choose OpenRouter. And in the previous version, you had to change here the base URL. And now this is in the credential. But the problem is if you go there, normally we should see all the model from OpenRouter, but they don't appear. So there is a little trick for that. We have to go to expression and to go to OpenRouter here, and we copy that and we change this here. And so remember, it's an expression. So even if here it seems an error, it works. Now we're going to do something fun. We are going to say to this agent, give me a system message saying you're grumpy math teacher. Okay. And we're going to open the chat. So this model, it's done for reasoning, but we're going to ask him a very simple question, 1 + 1. Okay, and so it's thinking. It takes his time, and you are going to see all what he's thinking and how he's thinking about even a very simple problem. So it will give you the measure of what we can do for complex tasks. We have to wait a bit because it takes his time. Okay, so now he has finished thinking, and we have everything here between the tags think. So it's very funny. Okay, the user type 1 + 1, they're asking a simple arithmetic question. But since the user mentioned they're a grumpy math teacher, maybe they want something more than just the answer. Let me think. Grumpy teacher often like thoroughness and proper form, so I need to respond in a way that shows I know the answer, but also adhere to being a strict educator. First, I should probably acknowledge the simplicity of the question. Maybe express some mock frustration, oh please, etc. So you see how much thinking it put only in this super simple question. So imagine what it can do if you have an agent that is performing a complex prompt to do complex tasks. So I think this can be really, really useful. The downside is it's quite slow to think, but it's really great. And also what you can do is, if we go to the output here, okay, we have everything in the think tags. So also this is something that can be used, for example, to pass to another model, for example, to Claude Sonnet 3.5, if you want to write something, and this thinking can give the prompt to write things correctly. So there is many use case, but I wanted to show you, better than showing a complex question, all the thinking he has on a really simple one, and let you create whatever you want with that. And that's it. So we have seen how easy and cheap it is to use the DeepSeek last model and how useful it can be for AI agents. Now, if you want me to help me to implement it in your business, you can book a call. You can also join the the AI workshop community. And of course, if you like my content and want to help me, please comment, subscribe, tell me in the comment what you are creating with this model and the ideas that you have, and give me more ideas to create more content that you will like. See you next week. Bye.